Hey guys, we are back at Covenant, and today we have a tour of a pair of raider homes, as well as a guard station. Now, this is the final video before the final tour here at Covenant, and I have some pretty cool stuff to share. Now, my frame rates have eroded pretty badly here at Covenant, so if you see any stuttering in the video, that's why. There's just too many objects here. Also, my decoration is a little bit less than what I normally would do, just to try to keep some of those frames up. Although, as you can see, I did put some decoration in. Well, with that said, let's get started, shall we? Let's go ahead and start things off with a walk around of the exterior. You can see there on the left we have a trio of dog houses. It is the pack after all. And of course that brings us to a pack mannequin next to that fire on top of the fridge there. I really like the little cubby in that overturned car. You can just have the turret sticking out of it. I don't know. I just love the way that looks. Then of course we have some spikes with a few heads on them. I mean, they are raiders. Nice of them to give you a warning before you get too close. And that brings us to the main entrance here. Let's go check out that guard station, shall we? You can see the car there is turned up on its side, and there's a little platform that's supported by that car, and underneath we have a little ammo production area. And if you're going to take over the Commonwealth, you're going to need plenty of bullets. You can see there they have some product already made, as well as a little station there for making those rounds. And of course, some cans of paint. You know the pack. They're always painting stuff. Now, to get up on top of the guard station here, we have this makeshift ladder. Just some boards nailed to a tree. And up top here, we have a little station for some weapons. Oh, looks like they got a rocket launcher. I'd be pretty careful on my approach if I were you. And then of course, have a pretty good vantage point of the road from up here. You can see anybody coming from quite a ways away. Now along the top of the car, we have a few boards so we can walk to the other side. Sorry, I'm having trouble speaking today for some reason. Now over on this platform, we have a little seating area. Looks like there's some alcohol and food laid out. And of course, you know, one of those pack chairs. In case you're tired of standing up, you can come over here, grab a seat, and still get a pretty good view of anybody approaching. Now let's go ahead and hop down, take a look at the rest of this build, shall we? Get another look at that ladder before we move on. Now, underneath the platform with the seating area, it's a little bit closed off, and we have a little bit of a secure storage. Looks like they're using it to store a broke down safe and some chems. Oh, looks like we got a bear in there. Let's go ahead and leave him to his chems before he gets angry that we found him. You can see there a little bit of a makeshift fence. They even used a wooden post to help hold up that chain link. Now, inside the little pod, we have a sleeping area. Looks like this guy's pretty messy. You can see some alcohol and chems laying around. Looks like he has a light there with the wire running through the wall. Definitely kind of a slob. See just beer bottles laying around. Looks like he has some more drinks next to the bed there. Of course, a little bit of psycho and a human skull. Looks like some tools there as well. Now, outside this home, we have a little seating area. Nice little fire going. Let's head around back and see what we have going on over here. Looks like there's a bit of a scavenging area. You can see a small junk pile there. Looks like they have a shopping cart, so they can cart different scrap around. Yeah, looks like, was that a gnome in a toilet? Interesting. And then over here, of course, we have our scavenging station, as well as some tools and raw materials in this fridge here. Then, of course, we have pack colors. Now, before we go upstairs, let's check out this little shack over here. Looks like there's a cooking area outside. And this shack has definitely seen better days. At least he has a couple of caps there. Some ammo in that broken down box. And it looks like this guy likes to drink a little too. No, I mean, they are raiders after all. Partying comes with the territory, I suppose. Let's go ahead and head upstairs and see what else they have to offer. Looks like we have another makeshift ladder there. This one at least has 2 posts, not just nailed to a tree. And up here it looks like we have a little seating area. Got a checkers game going on. Some chems. What is that, a bloatfly meat? I guess when you're hungry, you're hungry. And then, of course, a decent view here. A little bit blocked off, but that just offers you a little bit more protection, I suppose. Let's go ahead and head back down. Take one last walk through, just in case we missed anything. One thing I didn't mention was the makeshift battery sitting on top of that fridge to power those lights. That's pretty smart of them. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Drop me a comment down below if you have any thoughts on this build or any of my other builds, or you have any ideas on a build you'd like to see me do. Subscribe if you want to see when my next video goes live. We'll be back here at Covenant for the final tour, and then after that we'll be moving on to another settlement. I think I've narrowed down where that's going to be. Not fully decided yet, so if you have any other thoughts on where I should build, go ahead and drop that down below as well. Also, I've created a Discord, links down in the description. You're more than welcome to hang out there and talk about all things Fallout or any other fun games you might be playing. I also post pics of all my ongoing builds there, so you get a little sneak peek of upcoming videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and until then, enjoy your time in the Commonwealth.